Hey, Jim Remley here with eRealEstateCoach.com. We've got some great statistics this week that we should all be talking about within our own market areas. And these come from the National Association of REALTORS. We've had this massive uptick in the amount of buyers entering the marketplace. So February home sales went up 11.8%. Huge gain, and that's the largest month-over-month gain since 2015. So for us, where we might have been thinking, wow, the market's starting to go down in a kind of a slowdown mode, this is showing us that the market's picking back up. People are getting more interested in the market. Lawrence Yoon, who's the chief economist for the National Association of REALTORS, gives us the reasons. He says this: a powerful combination of lower mortgage rates, more inventory, rising income, and higher consumer confidence is driving the sales rebound. So it's great news for us. If we drill down deeper into some of the other numbers that were given to us this week, we can see some other things that can really impact, the way that our consumers may be perceiving the market and the way we perceive the market. So we know the statistic I just gave you, 11.8% month-over-month sales. That means February was that much better than January. But when you look at the year-over-year comparing February 2018 to February 2019, sales are still down a little bit, down 1.8%. So hopefully we're going to see this trend line begin to continue where more people enter the market. 3.2% increase in inventory. We've been talking about that. So more sellers are coming to market. That's actually good news for buyers because they have more to choose from. Home prices went up 3.6%. That's right in line, by the way, with wage growth across the country. So people are spending about the same amount of money that they're receiving on their paychecks in terms of a percentage. They're paying a little bit more for their home price because they can afford to, because they've had a wage increase. There's 5.5 million seasonally adjusted sales for the year coming in, and then 3.5 months of supply nationally. What that means is that if we all stop taking listings, that's how long it would take to exhaust the market. 6 months is about a balanced market, 6 months of supply. So we're still nationwide in a pretty strong seller's market, and the average days on market's 44 days. So that's the time that from the time we put it assigned the lawn to the time we close escrow, 44 days. Still very brisk market, and good news for our clients. Consumer confidence is something else that Lawrence pointed out, and here's a new study that's just been done by the National Association of REALTORS. They call it the Home Survey, and it shows how many buyers feel strong about the market. They feel positive. 65% in the first quarter 2019 feel like it's a great time to buy. Strongly they feel that way, at least moderately they feel that way. So that's a great number, 65%, and stronger than it's been. Good time to sell a home, or strongly feel that it's a good time to sell a home, or at least moderately feel that way, 69% of sellers. So there's a strong confidence coming into the spring and summer market. Now, if you're not really seeing your trend line begin to change, here's some things to think about. There's 2 C's here that we can implement to have your own trend line begin to change along with the rest of the country. First is consistency. It's not what you do once, it's what you do consistently, day in, day out. That creates compound results. You might want to try to create a streak. Now, what's a streak? A streak is you do something consistently, day in, day out, so that you create some compound results. And you might think about this. Maybe if I set a goal of having X number of calls a day, or X number of texts, or X number of notes, or posts, or emails, or meetings, how many days in a row could I do that without a break? That's a streak. And if the longer the streak we have, the more likely we are to see results. So I challenge you, maybe just put an X on your calendar. Every day you're able to hit that goal. You might be surprised at what happens with your career. You might see a really fast uptick in your trend line. Another thing you can think about is the care. What kind of care are you giving to your clients? We often focused on first impressions with our clients, closing and doing a great job coming in at the beginning, but we need to think about how people remember us. Our last impression can often be more important than our first impression. So care, your ability to create raving fans is really our only path to long-term success. And you want to explain that to your clients. Listen, my goal is to create a raving fan. We want your referrals. We want to do a great job. So please let me know if I'm not meeting your expectations. And some ways to get there, some things that you can implement to make sure that you're delivering high-level service to your clients are systems, checklists, forms, schedules, and communication. Now, if you need help with either one of those things, head over to eRealEstateCoach.com. We've got a lot of great mastery classes with videos and downloads that'll walk you through some of these processes to really raise your game and change your trend line. Have a great day, good selling. We'll see you next time over at eRealEstateCoach.com.